Imagine opening your eyes for the very first time, and there is no sky, no sunlight warming your skin, no wind, no distant sounds of life, no ground beneath you. Just a soft mechanical hum, an endless darkness stretching in every direction. You don't fall, you don't stand, you float. And from the moment you take your first breath, your life is already nothing like ours, because you weren't born on Earth. You were born in space. At first, everything would be fragile. On Earth, gravity quietly guides your body. It helps your lungs expand, your muscles engage, your blood flow in the right direction. It's invisible, but essential. In space, that force disappears. Your first breaths wouldn't come naturally. Your body wouldn't fully understand what to do. Even something as simple as swallowing or crying could feel unfamiliar, almost like your body is guessing how to function. And then there's something most people never think about: fluids. Without gravity, fluids don't settle, they drift. Blood, water, everything inside you slowly shifts upward toward your head. Your face might appear slightly swollen, pressure builds behind your eyes. Over time, this could actually reshape them, affecting how you see. Your vision might blur. Your sense of balance might never fully develop, because on Earth, balance depends on gravity. In space, there's nothing to orient yourself to. So from the very beginning, your brain would wire itself differently. Not wrong, just different. As you grow older, your body continues adapting, but in ways humans weren't evolved for. On Earth, every step strengthens your bones. Every movement builds muscle. Gravity constantly pushes against you, forcing your body to stay strong. In space, that resistance is gone. Your bones would slowly lose density, becoming lighter over time, but also weaker. Your muscles would shrink because your body wouldn't need them as much. Why build strength for a force that doesn't exist? Even your heart would change. On Earth, your heart works against gravity, pushing blood upward with effort. In space, that effort disappears. Over time, your heart could become smaller, less powerful, perfectly adapted for zero gravity, but unprepared for anything else. You wouldn't notice any of this. To you, this would feel normal, but compared to someone on Earth, you would be something entirely new. Your sense of movement would change too. There's no up, no down, no falling. You wouldn't learn to walk, you'd learn to glide. A gentle push from your fingertips would send you drifting across your home. You'd move in smooth, controlled motions, almost like swimming through the air. Objects wouldn't drop, they would hover, and over time, your brain would stop expecting gravity altogether. Now imagine someone trying to explain Earth to you. Rain falling from the sky, standing upright without drifting away, the feeling of weight pressing you into the ground. These wouldn't just sound unfamiliar, they would sound impossible. Gravity wouldn't feel like a real force, it would feel like a story. But your body wouldn't just be adapting to weightlessness, it would also be adapting to something far more dangerous: radiation. In Earth, we're protected by the planet's magnetic field and atmosphere. They act like a shield, blocking harmful radiation from space. Out there, that protection is gone. Even inside a spacecraft, some radiation still gets through. Over time, it can damage cells, affect DNA, increase the risk of disease. And if someone is born into that environment, the effects could start even earlier. It could influence how your body develops, how your cells repair themselves, even how future generations evolve. It's an invisible threat, one you'd never see, but one that would always be there. But maybe the most profound changes wouldn't be physical at all. They would be emotional, because your entire life would exist inside a controlled environment, thin walls separating you from a universe that cannot support you. Every breath you take would depend on a system. Every drop of water would be recycled. Every degree of temperature carefully maintained. Your world would be safe, but only as long as everything works. Now imagine one day something doesn't. A warning light flashes. The hum of the system stutters. For a few seconds, the air feels different. Nothing catastrophic happens, but in that moment, you realize something. Out there, there are no second chances. In space, even a small failure isn't just a problem, it's a countdown. Growing up with that knowledge would shape you. It would make you more aware, more cautious, maybe even more anxious, because safety wouldn't be a given, it would be something constantly maintained. And then there's isolation. On Earth, even when you're alone, you're surrounded by life, the sound of wind, the presence of nature, the vastness of open space. In space, your world would be limited. The same walls, the same rooms, the same small group of people, no forests, no oceans, no cities stretching beyond the horizon. Your entire universe would fit inside a structure no bigger than a building, and beyond it, nothing you can touch, nothing you can survive. But despite all of this, there would still be beauty. You would see things no human on Earth experiences every day. Sunrises that happen every 90 minutes, stars that don't twinkle, just shine, sharp and endless. And Earth, hanging in the distance, glowing in deep blues and whites. From where you are, it would look peaceful, perfect, like a place out of a story. But here's the hardest truth. You might never be able to go there. After years of living without gravity, your body wouldn't know how to handle it. The simple act of standing could feel overwhelming. Your bones might not support your weight. Your heart might struggle under the pressure. Even breathing could feel different. Earth wouldn't welcome you gently. It would push back, hard, and suddenly the place that gave humanity life would feel like an alien world. So what would that make you? You wouldn't fully belong to Earth, but you wouldn't exactly belong to space either. You would exist somewhere in between, a human shaped by a different environment. And if humans continue living in space, this difference wouldn't stay small, it would grow. Children born after you would adapt even more. Over generations, bodies could become taller, lighter, more efficient in zero gravity. Movements would become smoother, reactions faster in weightless environments. Eventually, the gap might become too large to ignore. Not just a difference in lifestyle, but a difference in biology, a new branch of humanity. And one day, even something stranger might happen. A child born in space might look at Earth and feel nothing, no connection, no longing, no sense of home, because to them, Earth wouldn't be where they came from, it would be where others came from, a distant world, a heavy world, a place that feels slow, dense, unfamiliar. And in that moment, humanity would cross a line, not into extinction, but into divergence. So what if you were born in space? You wouldn't just live above Earth, you would live apart from it. Your body would evolve differently, your mind would adapt differently, your understanding of reality itself would shift. You wouldn't miss gravity because you never had it. And Earth wouldn't be your home, it would be a distant, glowing world, beautiful, unreachable, and no longer yours. And maybe one day, when people on Earth look up at the stars, they won't just be searching for aliens, they'll be looking at us, or something we became, something that left Earth behind and never came back.